Hello, and welcome to another WWE 2K23 DLC Wars video. And this time, we have the previous winners, if you like, of the DLC War first episode of this series, up against the newest DLC pack that I have featured so far on the channel. More of that to come. First of all, we're going to have a women's match between the female superstars. Well, not all of them. So, Ivy Nile won, spoilers, her match during the Race to NXT pack DLC video against Wendy Chu, as they were both released on the same DLC pack. So, Ivy Nile is here representing the Race to NXT pack. And thus far, not featured, as she was the only female superstar capable of being in a match up until the Race to NXT pack, is Tiffany Stratton, who came out with the Pretty Sweet pack and has yet to have to compete. However, go get them indeed. It's time. So we've got Ivy Nile and Tiffany Stratton facing off in the women's division to kick things off. And then we're going to have a big multi-man tag match between the male superstars featured in the two packs at hand. So, Tiffany Strats, Ivy Nile, let's go. Big NXT chant to kick things off. We are in the NXT arena because both of these women, obviously most familiar, well actually pretty much only familiar with competing in NXT. Oh, handspring into a splash by Tiffany Stratton. Great start. And a cardiac arrest. Wow. Showing some athletic chops is Stratton in the early stages in this match. And the referee showing that he makes a better door than a window in the early stages, as we can't see what's going on. Oh, sorry, enough of that moonsault to see that it was very nicely executed, but that referee seriously needs to shift. Uh-oh, Ivy Nile takes down Stratton. And then a right-hander she tries to get up to her feet. Slings Nile into the corner, though, does Stratton. Now, here we go, using a different camera angle. Good. Oh, that was like knees. And the referee finally shifts himself. That was like a standing Twisted Bliss, but using the knees to attack. That was a very unique offense. There's a lovely Samoan drop as well by Stratton. And now she's heading up to the top rope quite early in this one. And she drops an elbow right into the small of the back of Ivy Nile and rightfully goes for a pinfall attempt off that. 1, 2. Oh, Nile kicks out. Of course, Nile has already beaten Wendy Chu in the WWE 2K23 DLC series on this channel. So, absolutely no slouch. Tiffany Stratton thus far unproven, but she's been impressive so far. Pulled back into the shoulder tackle by Nile there, though. And now it's time for Ivy Nile to try and build a little momentum. And that is a very nice suplex. Now Nile gonna bang out a couple of push-ups. Probably not the time or the place for that, but she's so far gotten away with it. Stratton not able to get to her feet and capitalise. Nile really talking trash now after getting a few moves in, and Stratton gonna make her pay. I think Ivy Nile's underestimated Tiffany Stratton here, and it may come back to haunt her. Oh, but Stratton took too long posing for the audience, posing for the crowd, and now look at this sequence of attacks by Ivy Nile, getting back into the driver's seat in this match. Sends Stratton into the corner. Oh, flying forearm, drops Stratton into a seated position. Now just stomping away. And now pushing in with the shin across the chest and throat area of Tiffany Stratton. Uh-oh. She's thinking sharpshooter? Oh. Oh, okay. And stomp. Oh. Nasty move there. And Tiffany Stratton really struggling now in the corner. Oh, and look at that. Look at the speed that Ivanhoe was able to build up just in running across the ring once. Now, Niall really showing what she's made of at this point. Showing why she managed to dispatch of Wendy Chu, and looking potentially to dispatch of Tiffany Stratton here as well. And make a great start for the Race to NXT pack. She's locked in this Dragon Sleeper. It's an interesting variant with the arm behind the back. Can Stratton escape, or is she going to have to submit? The longer she stays in it, the worse her chances are. Oh, look at that. Great knee lifts to escape. It was desperate times for Tiffany Stratton, though. She was almost done for, I think, there. And another Samoan drop. Now, Ivy now going to roll to the outside, and that might be the best thing that could have happened to her. I don't know if that was excellent ring positioning and ring IQ, or a bit of luck, or a bit of both. Wow, missile dropkick, though, to the outside. Now Stratton going to send Ivy Nile back into the ring to try and win the match, but then takes the time to blow a kiss to the audience here. And may pay for that, because Ivy Nile's back on her feet now. Scoops Tiffany Stratton up. Oh, and slams her down pretty recklessly, honestly. Now goes to the pin. Nasty landing for Stratton. Could this be enough? It is. And we should get someone to check on Stratton there, because that was a nasty landing. But Ivy Nile picks up the win. And now we need to see how the men, the male superstars, get along. Alright. So, sticking in NXT. And so, I will mention, the Race to NXT pack only contains 3 male superstars. Whereas the Pretty Sweet pack, which is the current defending champion pack, has 4. So what I did was went back and checked who suffered the fall in the Fatal 4-Way of the men in the Pretty Sweet pack DLC, Who's the Best video thingamajiggy, and they're not here. So it's the other 3. The 3 who did not in any way get pinned or submitted in that match, basically. Starting with Luke Gallows. So yeah, it's going to be a 3-on-3, or also known as a 6-man tag. Elimination style. I don't think I did the last one elimination style, but back on 2K23, it always was. And it was based on the number of surviving team members. So the fact that Ivy Nile picked up the win means the Pretty Sweet pack are kind of one behind. But if they win with 2 members or more remaining on their team, they win. If they win with 1 member remaining, I guess it's a tie? I don't know. Hopefully that doesn't happen, because I don't know how I'll deal with that. Anyway, we're still having the issues with the tag entrances. No idea what that's about. If anyone would like to let me know in the comments, that'd be greatly appreciated. But for now, we'll just have to accept that some of these entrances aren't happening as teams. So yeah, we get to relive this fairly generic theme music twice. Way more generic than they deserve, to be honest. They're quite interesting characters, quite, you know, they stand out against the roster, and then they have this really bland music. And we have to listen to it twice, because tag entrances don't work, and I don't know why. Tag entrances have worked, because when we did the birthday championship, I know we had appearances from Edge and Lita as a team, and they entered together. So I don't know, like, what the issue is, to be honest. But there's no team on the other side, on the Race to NXT pack, which may be detrimental to them. They don't have any natural team synergy. Also, they've most recently fought amongst themselves. However, that didn't hold back the Pretty Sweet pack when they competed in a DLC war the day after fighting each other in a Fatal 4-Way, and they still picked up the win. Kit Wilson has been, I mean, I'm talking in spoilers now, but you should have already watched the rest of the series, I guess. But Kit Wilson has been a revelation so far in this series. I believe Kit won the tag match, which was Pretty Deadly versus DLC, as in got the fall, won the Fatal 4-Way, and got the fall in the match against the Steiner Row pack as well. Like, Kit Wilson is just on one. However, he's now going up against an 8 times NWA World Champion and former King of the Ring, and, needless to say, Hall of Famer. So we'll see how Kit and the rest of his team fare. Obviously, you will notice now that the 3 members of the Pretty Sweet pack are out, Carl Anderson is the one missing. He's the one who took the fall to Kit Wilson in that Fatal 4-Way. So he is not here for this match to make it 3-on-3. The other option was to include Carl Anderson and add in Trick Williams' tag partner, Carmelo Hayes. However, Hayes isn't part of either DLC pack, and I thought that was venturing outside the remit of the series, if you like. But by all means, let me know in the comments if you'd like to see that as an 8-man tag. Can always do that. Oh, speaking of Trick Williams, here he comes. Quite the contrast in everything. Personalities, experience and achievement levels. Like, just everything seems to clash. Music. But that's not to say they won't work together well. Harley Race and Trick Williams. What an interesting team. And of course, there's another member of the team who's about to make his entrance. The Don of NXT, that's it. Here he is, Tony D'Angelo. So, very interesting 6-man tag. We've got Pretty Deadly teaming with Luke Gallows to take on Harley Race, Trick Williams, and Tony D'Angelo. This series doesn't half throw up some random matches. Now, of course, someone's keen. So, of course, the Race to NXT pack team have an advantage going in here with Ivy Nile having picked up the win over Tiffany Stratton. And Ivy Nile almost being as successful so far in this series as Kit Wilson, to be honest. 2 wins out of 2. Kit's on 3 out of 3. Here we go. Harley Race and Luke Gallows kicking things off here. Race Oh, with a snapmare and straight into a knee drop right across the bridge of the nose. And now I think that's a Greco-Roman throat hold by the technical master, Harley Race. And he's just absolutely taken the fight to Luke Gallows and then tagged in Trick Williams immediately. May have been a mistake, though, because Luke Gallows hits a flying shoulder tackle and Trick Williams is in a spot of bother that Harley Race simply wasn't. Throws Williams into D'Angelo on the outside, and now Gallows taking what Harley Race did personally. Oh, a belly-to-back suplex right on the apron. I'm legally obliged as a wrestling commentator to tell you that is the hardest part of the ring. And now Gallows and Williams going to brawl on the outside. This is elimination, so if this double countout happens, the match won't end. We'll simply lose both of these team members and move on in a 2v2 fashion. Uh-oh. Gallows has Williams by the throat. Lifts him up. Choke slam. And now eyeballing Tony D'Angelo. And I'm going to bring D'Angelo in the hard way. Trick Williams back to his feet. I'm going to re-enter the ring. Count of 7 as Elton Prince gets tagged in. Now Williams fighting back after suffering that chokeslam on the outside. And take a second to talk some trash. And that was a mistake. There's a clothesline by Elton Prince, who now takes a moment to do a little strut. And that was a mistake, because now Tony D'Angelo gets tagged in. And hits a flying back elbow. Into the corner goes Prince. Now, what's D'Angelo got in mind for it? Oh, he's like got a hammerlock applied, I believe, there, but round the top rope. Putting extra strain on that shoulder. Now, look at this, choking away at Elton Prince in the corner. And now goes for, I think, the first pinfall attempt of the match. Just a 1 count. Now, Prince going to roll to the outside. Harley Race is going to greet him. Oh dear, that's not what you want. And gets sent back in mercifully by Race. And tags into Kit Wilson, the most successful person in WWE 2K23 DLC war history. Admittedly short history so far, but still, he's the most successful. Oh, look at that. Takes down D'Angelo with the running sort of backward splash in the corner. Now, pretty deadly. Might be quite flamboyant at times, but sometimes they will just outright punch you in the face and then drop you head first. They know when to show off, and they know when to be all business. And now look at this teamwork from Kit Wilson and Luke Gallows, but Elton Prince interrupts it. Bit of miscommunication there. But Tony D'Angelo is stranded in the wrong part of town, as it were. Oh, Gallows makes sure he gets reacquainted with the turnbuckle pad. And now going to send D'Angelo across. Oh, but before there's a chance for anyone to tag themselves in off him, Gallows follows it in with the running clothesline in the corner and a scoop slam. And now a pinfall attempt. And it's a 0 before Harley Race breaks it up. Gallows not very appreciative of that, talking some trash to the 8-time NWA champion. And then tags out to Kit Wilson. Oh, he ran in and he was maybe a little bit too eager. Eats a knee for his troubles. Beautiful suplex by D'Angelo. And not only is it a nice suplex, but it also sends Wilson towards D'Angelo's corner. His home corner, if you like. Nice X-plex by Tony D'Angelo. Now he's going to grab Wilson before he's able to get back to his feet. And look at this, just raking at the eyes and nose and face of Kit Wilson. And now tags in Harley Race, who is going to have even less concern. Oh, for the good looks of one Kit Wilson. There's a knee to the face. That'll rearrange some of his face. And only a 1 count, though. Wilson has proven in this series that he's a tough customer. Now sends Race off the ropes, went for a back elbow, they collide. But Wilson beats Race to the punch quite literally and drops him with that left hand. Tags in Luke Gallows, and we're back where we were at the start of the match. Gallows and Race. And once again, we've got Race dominating Gallows. He's really got his number here, it seems. Takes him over to his part of town. Oh, back elbow by Gallows. And then a cheap shot by Trick Williams helping out Harley Race. And then a straight punch to the face out the headlock position as well. Oh, and a slam. Now tags in Trick Williams. That was a mistake last time Gallows was the legal man. But can he capitalise this time? Oh, a spinebuster by D'Angelo. Shout out to Carl Anderson, who's not here for this match. I'll fill the quota of spinebusters, says Tony D'Angelo. Oh, and a flying clothesline by Trick Williams as well. Beautiful combination by Williams. He's feeling himself here. He's doing much better this time than he did last time it was him and Gallows as the legal men. Now Williams going to re-enter the ring. Doesn't want to get counted out. Neither does Gallows. They are in agreement about something at least. Uh-oh. Oh, slams him down. Goes for a pin. Kind of lackadaisical. Is it going to be enough, though? It is. Williams is eliminated after walking into, I guess it was like a two-handed choke slam slash spinebuster combination. But now, the Race to NXT pack at a disadvantage. Tony D'Angelo out of the ring for a second to recuperate. And that allows Gallows to tag in Elton Prince. And the Pretty Sweet pack have the numbers advantage. Right hand by D'Angelo to Wilson. Then goes for Gallows, but Prince grabs him by the leg and drags him out the ring. Good distraction use of his tag partners by Elton Prince there. And talking trash, and that's, yeah, D'Angelo's not going to stand there and take that. Drops down. Back elbow. Nice by D'Angelo. Trick Williams still struggling to recover on the outside. Luke Gallows got him good with that choke slam. That two-handed choke slam. Oh. Clothesline to the back of the head of Harley Race. And then a clubbing blow across the back. And a stomp on the arm. Elton Prince doing a good job here, picking apart Harley Race of all people. Oh, Race just powers through that double axe handle though, and then a swift punch right in the face of Elton Prince. And a belly to back suplex. And now shows Prince this is how you work an arm. And then slams him into the corner, and here we go, going to see some attempted teamwork. Nice and simple and straightforward, but it's effective. Race held him, D'Angelo punched him in the ribs, and now a clothesline in the corner as well. Prince is in trouble here, he doesn't know where he is, he's struggling back to his feet slowly. D'Angelo's lying in wait. Oh, and then hooks the leg. This could even the numbers. No, look at that, Kip Wilson. Showing where the advantage lies with the Pretty Sweet pack, which is the teamwork of Pretty Deadly. We've got much more experience as a team, and there's another spinebuster by D'Angelo. Now he's feeling confident. Elton Prince crawling away to his own corner, but D'Angelo interrupts him. Northern Light suplex. Oh, floats over. And a twisting fisherman suplex as well. Great combination by D'Angelo. And now Harley Race, seemingly suitably impressed, and tags in. Doesn't tag himself in. It was a mutual agreement, the tag. Race up top. Oh, diving headbutt. And now going for the elimination. 1, 2. Oh, and just as D'Angelo knocked Kit Wilson off the apron, Elton Prince kicked out at 2. Now remember, to win this outright, the Pretty Sweet pack need to win with at least 2 members remaining, so they can't really afford for an elimination if they can at all help it. But that was really close then. Oh, and Luke Gallows knocked off the apron by D'Angelo, but that allows Elton Prince to recover. Ducks the clothesline. And now fires D'Angelo off. Oh, they collide. D'Angelo blocks with the knee. Sends Prince off the ropes this time. Ducks down underneath. Oh, he went for that back elbow again after the drop down. This time, Prince ran basically through it, but then eats a right hand. And D'Angelo and Harley Race are showing some good teamwork, to be honest here, considering they've never teamed together before. But speaking of good teamwork from a team that aren't that familiar, Prince and Gallows making the tag. And now we're back where we started, minus one tag partner on the apron. Belly-to-belly suplex by Gallows. But Race straight back up to his feet here. Fisherman suplex? Yeah, delayed fisherman suplex. Then he bridges. 1, 2, 3. Gallows has been eliminated. And now it's Pretty Deadly against Harley Race and Tony D'Angelo. And Pretty Deadly need to win this without either member of the team being eliminated. Whereas Harley Race and Tony D'Angelo just need to win this. A little bit of pressure on Pretty Deadly now. They were ahead as well. You don't want to lose from being 3-2 up. Oh, look at this by Harley Race. Absolutely taking the battle to both members of Pretty Deadly here. And I think Race has decided that Elton Prince is the legal man, and who is the referee? Pretty Deadly, Tony D'Angelo, or any of us to disagree, to be honest. Oh, there's that delayed fisherman suplex again. Doesn't hook it this time, though. Doesn't bridge. Oh, goes for a regular lateral press, and Kit Wilson is in to break it up. Russian leg sweep for Wilson there by Race. Oh, and a drop kick to the back of Elton Prince. Race is absolutely dominating. He's a house of fire since eliminating Gallows. Oh, well, that'll put him out. Clothesline to the back of the head again. And look at this, just relentless assault by Elton Prince since Harley Race hit the mat from that clothesline to the back of the neck. And now Kit Wilson tagged in. Sweeps the legs, and now look at this ground and pound. Pretty Deadly showing their deadly side. They show their pretty side pretty often. You know, the flamboyance and the entrance and the showboating and what have you. But right now, they're really showing how they earned the second half of their name. But he tried getting a cheap shot on Tony D'Angelo there, and no dice. And now they have a bit of a stalemate and talk trash. And then Kit Wilson knocks Harley Race back off the apron before he's even able to get back in the ring. Race going to try again. And this time it's Elton Prince that's going to greet him. Pretty Deadly have been very impressive here in this match since Luke Gallows got eliminated. Now going for the pin on Harley Race. 1, 2. Ooh, Tony D'Angelo was a bit late reacting there. But fortunately for him, Harley Race kicked out. Fortunately for him, not only because it would have lowered his chances of winning, but also because he would have had to fight Pretty Deadly 2-on-1. And I don't think anyone wants to be in that situation. Off the ropes. Oh, they collide. And the leg sweep. And the repeated punches by Elton Prince. And now chooses to tag out to Kit Wilson. Keep trying to keep the fresh man in, Pretty Deadly wherever they can. Oh, a spinebuster powerbomb hybrid there by Wilson. Is that going to be enough? 1? No, because Tony D'Angelo, really quick off the mark this time, gets in and breaks up the pin. Now Wilson going up to the top rope. Harley Race up to his feet. Oh, but he runs in to try and intercept Wilson. Eats a double axe handle to the face. Now Race exactly where he doesn't want to be in this match, right in Pretty Deadly's corner. Kick to the midsection. Oh, just a right hand absolutely drops Harley Race. You know how hard you have to punch to drop Harley Race with 1. Now Kit Wilson taking a quick breather on the outside, rethinking strategy. Now comes back in. Oh, throws Harley Race, who hits the ref. Neither goes down. But another right hand absolutely, like, just buckles the knees underneath Harley Race. Like I say, you have to punch really hard to buckle Harley Race's knees. Nice clothesline follow-up, and now going for the pin. And then Tony D'Angelo in super fast again. Elton Prince was gonna go and have a word, shall we say, with Tony D'Angelo, but the referee warned him. And off the code breaker, D'Angelo breaks it up again, and this time Elton Prince does send him to the outside and follows him out. Now, Kit Wilson to the top. Big elbow drop off the top to Harley Race. Kick to the midsection, DDT. And now goes to the pin. There's some sort of kerfuffle on the outside, but I don't know who has the upper hand. It looks like Elton Prince does. And now Pretty Deadly really have the upper hand because Harley Race is eliminated. Tony D'Angelo has to fight both members and pin or submit both members of Pretty Deadly to win this match. That's looking unlikely right now because Elton Prince is absolutely going to town on Tony D'Angelo. And now Kit Wilson coming to take over. I'm surprised they didn't just have Elton Prince wear him down and try and get the count-out win, to be honest. Because Elton Prince is not the legal man there. But they collide. Oh, and off the announce table goes Tony D'Angelo. Falling reverse DDT. Right on the outside. Those mats are super thin, by the way. Very little padding from the concrete underneath. And that's D'Angelo got in mind here. Oh! And goes for the pin. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Elton Prince did not come in to save his partner there. A lot of faith shown in Kit Wilson. Kit Wilson has proven himself worthy of such faith, though, in previous episodes of this series. Now D'Angelo waiting for Wilson to get to his feet. Is this a mistake? Oh, a double axe handle to the back of the head. It was not a mistake. It's exactly the right thing at the time, I believe. Oh, Wilson rolls through, though. Dodges the follow-up attack. Off the ropes. Back elbow. Oh, and just a stomp right on the face. And now going to face wash D'Angelo into the mat. And then an elbow drop on the back of the neck and shoulder area. Elton Prince is tagged in. Pretty Deadly looking good here. Looking real good to turn the early deficit from the Ivy Nile victory around. All they have to do is get neither of them eliminated here. And the Pretty Sweet Pack win another DLC war. Proving to be quite formidable. Pretty Deadly. I know I'm speaking early and they can still lose here, but even if they lose, like, the fact that they've won every match so far and got to this point in this match shows how formidable they are. Oh, a suplex by D'Angelo. But one shouldn't count one's chickens. D'Angelo is not out of this one yet. He's in a tough spot, but he's not out of it. Oh, but gets intercepted by Elton Prince, who, if nothing else, is buying Kit Wilson some time to recover in the ring. Oh, powerbomb to Elton Prince. And then look at that athleticism with the leg lariat by Tony D'Angelo. And he's taken the fight to Pretty Deadly all by himself. Elton Prince is laid out after that powerbomb. That was vicious on those thin mats. And now D'Angelo up to the top rope. Oh, but Wilson intercepts him. He was building some momentum there. Until he wasn't. Then it was downward momentum from the top rope to the floor below. Well, the apron. Not the apron, the mat. Uh-oh. Northern Light suplex. Floats over. Here we go, we've seen this before. Fisherman twist. Hooks the leg. Oh, and Elton Prince, unfortunately for D'Angelo, was up and ready to pounce by that point. He'd recuperated from the powerbomb on the outside. Oh, and another pin attempt. He really wants to get back into this one. 1, 2, and he does. The best the Pretty Sweet Pack can do now is tie. D'Angelo can still pick up the win for the Race to NXT pack. And Kit Wilson, I've just realised, has now, for the first time, not won the match. Not scored the winning pinfall in a match that he has been involved in since being released on this channel. It's quite the claim for Tony D'Angelo to stop that run. Wait, that's D'Angelo's move. 1, 2. Wow. Kit Wilson beat Carl Anderson with a gun stun. And now we see Luke Gallows is back out there quick time to celebrate. Wow, okay. But yeah, now we see the same fate happen to Tony D'Angelo at the hands of Elton Prince and Pretty Deadly keep their run going. Let me know in the comments who you think won this DLC war. Because, strictly speaking, it was a tie with the Ivy Nile victory earlier in the video. So yeah, let me know. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you're new here. But for now, all I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been Ibeza, you've been amazing, and I'll see you next time.